Happy Dental, sponsors of Late Lunch for all aspects of today's dental care. Highly recommended throughout the Isle of Man.
And we are back once more with Mike Kewley. We're talking mindfulness again. We're about to do a practice, and it's a busy old time of year, so I think you have a practice that's sort of related to that, Mike, today.
Yeah, it's a modification of what we did last week, so you may want to go back and look at the see, hear, feel practice, the Shinzen Jung practice. So it's another kind of version of that where what we're labeling this time is rest or stillness, which is, it's happening now, but we just don't notice it. So we're just going to kind of tune in and plug into any stillness or rest that may be happening now. Okay, so we're going to start eyes open, and we'll just go to eyes closed about halfway through just to see if that makes a difference. All you have to do is listen. Okay, so you can look down. Okay, you can just look at what's in front of you. We're not really looking around for things. We're just letting our experience unfold on the chair as it does. And all we're going to do is use 3 labels to find rest or stillness. So the first label is see rest. So see rest is any moment you are aware of what's in front of you, the stillness of the object. Or you might be aware of a still mind, no thoughts, no busyness. So that would be see rest, a restful experience. The next label would be hear rest. So that's either external or internal silence. So if there's gaps between the sounds that you can hear, that would be hear rest. If there's nothing happening between your ears, that's hear rest. And the third label then is feel rest, which is literally anything in your body that feels still, restful, at peace, relaxed. We can label that feel rest. And the nice thing about the labels is when we label the rest, we can stay with it, we can track it, we can access it more often. So we'll use the labels internally. You just repeat them in your own head whenever you're ready. So don't go looking for anything. Anytime you notice a moment of stillness or silence in your experience, you can label that as either see rest, there's just your vision, hear rest, you can hear silence, or feel rest, there's some kind of physical stillness or relaxation. Again, you can slow the labels down. So there might be feel rest in your arms or legs. You might notice stillness in your hands. Feel rest might be the very end of your out-breath, that pause. Okay, that would be feel rest. Again, hear rest is any silence. The gaps between me talking. Perhaps the silence happening within your own head. That's hear rest. Or see rest. So, your visual experience is still. You're looking at the chair, you're looking at the microphone, you're looking at what's in front of you. Objects have a stillness to them. Or you might be aware that your mind is still. There's just a clear perception of the microphone, off the chair. So that would be see rest as well. So we're just looking for rest within our present moment experience. And as you label it, let's soak into it. Okay, so we're labeling it and then we're just kind of dropping in or soaking into it just for a few moments, just until the next thing pops up. So we're just soaking into any rest that we can notice, visually, our auditory experience, our physical experience, finding the rest. Where's the rest right now? Where's the stillness in your experience? Is it visual? Is it between your ears? Is it physical? It's always here somewhere, and we're just looking for it on purpose. Okay, we can shift now to an eyes closed version. Okay, so you can just let your eyes close. So with eyes closed, your feel rest tends to be amplified a little bit. You might notice your body a bit more with eyes closed. So you might want to note feel rest. But see rest will also change. So your see rest will be the backs of your eyelids. They could be blank. It could be dark. See rest would also be a blank mind, a still mind. Hear rest would be any silence between your ears. Soaking into the rest where you find it. And, of course we're awake. This is a wide awake practice of finding rest, which makes it conscious rest. Okay, this isn't a drowsiness or sleepiness. This is about really soaking into deep states of rest and relaxation whilst awake. Knowing that in any situation, once we start looking, we can find that physical calm, physical stillness. And the labeling just helps us stay with it. So just check, where's the rest? Is it see rest? Is it hear rest? Is it feel rest? Okay, so just take a look at what your mind is doing right now. Take a direct look at your mind. And it could be busy. It could be dreamy. It could be still. And we're just noticing, the observer of the mind. You can check between your ears. Right, what's happening there? And there could be internal chatter. There could be silence. Again, we're just noticing. You can drop down into your upper body, especially the belly and chest, and we're just noticing any tension, tightness, or perhaps any calm or stillness. And then your whole body experience. So just soak into anywhere in your body that feels still, quiet, relaxed, spacious. No problem. Kind of focusing into that calm. Okay, so you can open your eyes, you can continue with whatever you're doing, and you can stop throughout the day just finding out, where is the rest right now? Is there rest watching TV? Is there rest on a bus? Is there rest doing physical exercise? Yes, there is. And you can just track that and note that by using those labels.
Well, I'm sure there's lots of people at this time of year who will be making very good use of that practice. So, Mike, thank you very much indeed. We will speak to you same time next week.
Thank you.
Abbey Dental, sponsors of Late Lunch for all aspects of today's dental care. Highly recommended throughout the Isle of Man.